Nearly everyone has failed to keep a New Year's resolution, including Meghan Markle. But the Duchess of Sussex also succeeded in sticking to one resolution, and in spectacular fashion. On January 1, 2016, Meghan was 34, single, and starring in Suits. She was also keeping up a lifestyle site, The Tig, where she shared a post on New Year's Day outlining her resolutions for the coming year. But whereas in the past she'd resolved to do concrete things like run a marathon and stop swearing, goals she never met, that year she made a resolution that would lead her to marrying Prince Harry. In the post, titled A New Year's Resolution, the now 37-year-old talked about past goals she didn't keep. Run a marathon. Stop biting my nails. Stop swearing. Relearn French. These make my New Year's resolution list nearly, aka actually every, single year, she began. The marathon hasn't happened. The swearing comes in lulls triggered by being overworked or feeling mighty cheeky after a couple drinks. Then there's the French, a language I studied through high school and then lost as I immersed myself in speaking Spanish with the Argentinians during my stint in Buenos Aires. I have put my little Rosetta Stone headset in my eager ears every year, resolving to do interviews en français, but much to my chagrin, it hasn't stuck. And when it comes to the biting of the nails, well, it still happens with a turbulent flight or a stressful day. It's unladylike. But then again, so is the swearing. Damn it. Her struggle was certainly relatable, but that year Meghan decided to switch things up. I often find myself wallowing in disappointment when I set a goal I can't achieve, she said. Of measuring each day's triumph or failure as a benchmark of how the year is going. And at 34 years old, I'm over that. This year I resolved to not have a resolution. If I can't run a marathon, that's okay. I'm getting older, my knees are bothering me. If it takes me a couple more years to lock down that French tutor and nail the language j'adore so much, that's cool too. My nails will be fine, and if I toss out a four-letter word once in a blue moon, well, frankly, I think it adds character. For this new year, the only thing I aim to do is to approach life playfully. To laugh and enjoy, to keep my standards high, but my level of self-acceptance higher. Mostly, she decided to take the advice of her Suits co-star, Gina Torres. Before they broke for hiatus, Meghan had been telling her about all the things she planned to do with her time off when Gina chimed in. She stopped me. Meg, I will just say one thing. Make sure you leave room for magic, she recalled. And that is my point. My New Year's resolution is to leave room for magic, said Meghan. To make my plans and be okay if they sometimes break. To set my goals, but to be open to change. To let the magic know that there is an open door policy with me in 2016 and that it is always welcome to join the party. And when she left room for that magic, it found her. Months later, in July of that year, she was set up on a blind date with Prince Harry, which would turn into a whirlwind romance that saw them married in May of 2018. As she joined the royal family, Meghan went on to shut down her blog, leaving just a farewell message. To all my TIG friends, she wrote. After close to 3 beautiful years on this adventure with you, it's time to say goodbye to the TIG. What began as a passion project, my little engine that could, evolved into an amazing community of inspiration, support, fun and frivolity. You've made my days brighter and filled this experience with so much joy. Keep finding those TIG moments of discovery, keep laughing and taking risks, and keep being the change you wish to see in the world. Above all, don't ever forget your worth, as I've told you time and time again, you, my sweet friend, you are enough. Thank you for everything.